Check, check. 1, 2. Check, check. I might. I don't know if I'll regret this. I don't know if I'll. I don't know if I'll make this into anything or not. But it's better for me to rant to myself than sit here and dwell in it or struggle with it. Maybe maybe it'll be maybe it'll be good for me right now. And this is so dumb. This maybe it'll be better. Maybe this will help somebody else. 2. You know, I when you go back and you look at my last video, I have this tattoo. The name is Patrick. My oldest son, his middle name is, it's like partially named after him. And I just kind of want to talk about him for a minute because what I'm dealing with right now in my life, I can't really, I shouldn't talk about that in a public place where, you know, people will be there to see it. So I can't talk about that. So instead I want to talk about Patrick because if Patrick was still here, he's who I would talk to. So, you know, with how I'm talking, obviously, he's not around. He's been gone for a long time. A long time in terms of, you know, years. I believe I am older than he was. And so I don't know. I mean, I know why, but I just want to talk about him. Talk about how I'm feeling and what I'm thinking. So you could call this you could call this an honest monologue on Patrick. That's a title. So I guess I could start with this feeling I've always had that I've never really talked about with anyone. And so why not just talk to the internet instead, right? When Patrick died, I started to feel guilty. I felt guilty about how strongly it hurt. And I'm still dealing with that, and I feel guilty that I'm still dealing with it, that I haven't forgotten, that I haven't moved on. Because if I'm feeling how I'm feeling, why am I complaining? You know? Imagine how his parents feel, how his siblings feel, his family, you know, the people who he was with every day. Imagine how they feel. And your pain, like what? I can't move on? Why? They've probably, like, why? Why can't I move on? Why is it affecting me now? Why is he Why is he the person that I'm thinking about when I'm going through shit and I need someone, and he's who I still think about uh first. Patrick was I mean, I Patrick was great. I don't know how to put it. I mean, we were teenagers, so teenagers have issues and shit, but I could still I could still remember rushing home and like, getting on the Xbox 360 or whatever. And I'd always go to his profile if he's online. He was always online because he got home before me. Uh join the party and and just talk about whatever. And it would be hours and hours every day. And sometimes when it was just, when there was nothing else, or when it was just me and him, that's when, especially when we got older, the conversations became more, about life and shit. So I remember always talking about, like, the girl he loved in middle school or whatever. And like I would talk about this girl I liked in middle school, and it was just it's such normal shit, but it was so nice to just have that person to talk to. And I didn't feel judged. That's the thing, right? I cannot say the same things to anyone else that I was able to say to him without fear, without changing it slightly, you know? I could always just say it. And that was something I didn't even realize was so important, that I just thought that was, that was just normal. But no, that was just me with him, and I can't speak for what he felt, what he thought. I don't think I probably wasn't, the person he was closest to or anything. I'm not gonna take that credit and think that highly of myself, but he definitely was the person that I was closest to. And he was the person who I wanted to show all my music to talk about what new shit's going on, you know. I would play whatever game he played, you know what I mean? Just for an excuse to like talk. I don't know how long I want to rant right now. Be really short. I want to feel like I'm talking to him right now. And the internet is a stupid and cruel place, and this is going to be so dumb to post this online. But I just want to talk. On our last conversation, it was so serious. I was telling him about my kids, and he said he was proud of what I'd done. And I told him that I was proud of what he'd done, because he had achieved certain things that I wanted to achieve and I couldn't. That was about a person. And he told me to try, just try. It'll work out. Try. I tried. I really tried. And I told him I would, and I did. I tried, and I tried like he said, and it just didn't work out. So I just want to talk to him again. I want to tell him that. I want to tell him it didn't work out. And he would probably tell me that's fine. I wish that people would look around at their lives, see the people that are around them, and don't take them for granted. Don't even just not take them for granted, but see how important they are when they're there. Think about if you would miss them, and don't wait too long until you have to. So I don't think this will be very long. I just had to say this for myself more than anyone else. But if I make this into a video or not, just take my advice. Love. I don't have any advice that you haven't already heard before. But maybe just watching a 25-year-old mentally ill white man on the internet complain and be upset will help you somehow. Bye.